Here we do have the command centre of the boat. This is where the skipper sits. We've got a dash system with everything we require. We've got a really nice big Lowrance X37 sounder that's ram mounted onto the console of the boat here. It's the best way to mount the sounders, and as you can see, it gives an amazing clear picture. Here we have another unit, another Lowrance LMS 520 that's generally used for the GPS. So you're out there tournament fishing, you've got your nice big sounder up there, and you've got your GPS here, so you can run while you're looking at your sounder and GPS without having to split the screen. Everything's flush mounted, everything's nice, it's all there. Moving over here, this is our control centre of our boat. We've got the Evinrude E-Tech iCommand digital gauges. These are amazing features. They tell you your speeds, your fuel flows, how far you can travel on the fuel you've got. It's just an amazing feature to have on your boat, and another aspect of a high performance bass boat such as a Skeeter. We've got our steering wheel, we've got our tilt and trim on the steering wheel here, so we don't have to take our hands off the steering wheel. When we're travelling at high speed, we can actually go up and down with our motor here with having two hands on the steering wheel. Now, speaking of having two hands on the steering wheel, we also drive our boat with our foot. It's just like a car. You've got your accelerator and you've got your forward and reverse here. In an automatic car, you've got your accelerator and forward and reverse. We unfortunately lack a brake, but being on the water, we don't need it that often. Moving back on down here towards the back of the boat, we've got two more large storage bins in here. For enough tackle and everything that you require there at Sensation. The most important integral part of the boat is the live wells. You need to have good live wells to keep your catch alive. And on the Skeeters, as you can see, we've got some fish in here that have been here for a few hours. The idea of a live well is to have a nice large area where fish can sit in there in a comfortable environment. So you'll notice the colour of our live wells are a dark grey inside, which is a good colour not to let enough light through. We don't want white, but we don't want black either. So it's a nice neutral colour that keeps the fish happy and sound, and you can see our fish in there today are quite happy living in there. And a couple of weeks ago we actually had a brim of feed in the live well. After a couple of hours he actually started eating again. And we put a squid in there and he actually ate the whole squid after being in the live well. So it goes to show you in the Skeeters live wells that the fish are really comfortable and happy to be in there. Down towards the back here we have our power source, which is a sensational Evinrude E-Tech. You'll also notice we have the jacking plate, which is an extension to get the motor higher and further back behind the boat, which allows us to run faster. Now you'll also notice on our Skeeter ZX series there's no splash well. Now a lot of the common questions I get is, well, when you slow down you'll have water over the back, Josh. And with Skeeters the answer is no, you won't, because these two sponsons over here act as a way to lift the back of the boat up when you come on the plane. So they're positive flotation, as is everything in the Skeeter. These two sponsons will actually, when you come to slow down like that, they'll lift the back of the boat up like that, thus allowing no water to come over the back. It's sensational because you get more fishing room on the back of your boat, and they also act as stabilisers. So when you're out there tournament fishing, you can have 2 or 3 or 5 people if you want stand on the one side of the boat for very little rock and roll. And we all like that for stability. So you can be fishing up the front, your mates can be down the back. Your mate down the back doesn't have to tell you up the front which side of the boat he's moving to, so you don't fall overboard. And that's what our little sponsons do in our Skeeters. So hopefully today you've enjoyed the tour of the new ZX190.